How did Putin's grand vision of a swift, glorious victory turn into a nightmare of staggering losses? Like many dictators before him, Vladimir Putin fell for the idea of a short and glorious war when he decided to invade Ukraine. Much like the German Kaiser Wilhelm II before World War I, he believed his boys would be back home in a few weeks or even days. That didn't happen. It's now 2.5 years later, and Russia has suffered hundreds of thousands of casualties, with no end to the conflict in sight. The Russian military is naturally dishonest with its casualty reports, when they come at all, but recent estimates from Western sources like the United Kingdom Ministry of Defense suggest that Russia has suffered over 300,000 total dead or wounded in the war. Mediazona, one of the few independent voices in the country, investigated the register of inheritance cases in Russia in April. Mediazona claimed that these inheritance cases implied about 75,000 dead soldiers in Ukraine over the first 2 years of the war. The number of dead and wounded are accelerating too. Russia has taken the offensive in recent months. Its preferred strategy is to overwhelm defensive Ukrainian positions through mass manpower and firepower, but this is naturally a costly method of waging war. In July, the UK Ministry of Defense estimated that Russia had taken 70,000 casualties just since May, at a pace of around 1,000 per day. This was the highest casualty rate since the invasion began, even more than when Ukraine defeated the Russian forces in Kharkiv and around Kherson in the summer and fall of 22, and composed a tenth of the total Russian casualties to that point. For now, the Russian public has been kept largely in the dark about the true cost of the war in Ukraine, but with these accelerating losses, this ignorance might be starting to fade. He might not need to worry about re-election anymore, but it would be problematic for Putin if the Russian public started to feel like they were suffering too many losses. Yet Putin is in desperate need of more manpower to cover the accelerating casualties. So if you're a dictator, what do